welcome back to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. We're going to do a weekly card reading for Sagittarius for the week of the 11th through to the 17th of May. Now you probably know by now that I'm doing monthly readings as well, so all of the May 2020 readings are up on my YouTube channel. They're really helpful because we get to see things from a larger perspective of what's unfolding in our life. The weekly reads, of course, give us an opportunity to see things happening immediately, the events that are coming up, the energies surrounding, and how we can best respond to those energies. So it's not going to resonate with everybody because it's a general reading, and if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can always contact me with my details, which are in the description box below. However, if you are drawn to this reading today, likely that it will be here to serve you in some way. So if you find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd share it, comment, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do that. You'll get notifications every time I post a video, and it helps other people to see the videos that are here that will hopefully help them as well. Alright Sagittarius, let's get started and see what is coming up for your week, the 11th through to the 17th of May. Okay, so Sagittarius, we're going to draw some cards from the tarot deck here. I have pre-shuffled these cards. We're going to ask Spirit to give us some guidance around what is coming up for you for this week, Sagittarius. The 11th through to the 17th of May. What's in store for Sagittarius this week? Coming through to the latter half of the month already. Mid to latter half of the month. So let's see what's happening in the life of Sagittarius. Alright, so well, this is an interesting mix of things happening here for you, Sagittarius. We've got the Prince of Swords, which is indicating that there is a sudden rush of energy and an urgency around having to do something, say something, act on something. Now this could be your energy or someone else's. I kind of get the feeling it's your energy this time, Sagittarius. This is the Prince of Sword energy. So I feel like you have suddenly made a decision around something and you're going to act really quickly. So it does have a tendency to be a little bit of an impulsive energy, but very intent and very determined energy. So for whatever reason, you've decided that you need to act and you need to act quickly. And this is followed by the Justice card. So is this to bring about a resolution for something, Sagittarius? The Justice card indicates, you know, a win-win situation, fairness, equal exchange. But I feel it's to do around the communication. This is the communication card. And so is this Justice card. There's some communication coming to you and it's about fairness. Perhaps you're receiving some communication. Could be to do with legal communication. And it comes in quickly. Okay, so maybe that brings good news for you. But certainly is putting you in a very happy mood. We've got the Lovers card here. Don't you love that? That's like full indulgence here. So you're feeling pretty on top of the moon. So perhaps this good news, perhaps this news, and this rather rapid news, is putting you in a really good space. And you're feeling very happy about that with your special person. Which is leading you to ponder the future. You're in a space of reflection and deep thought at the moment. We've got the Three of Wands here and you're looking out to the horizon as to what does your future look like? What do you need to do to create the next stage of your life? And these seedlings here, these young saplings, let's call them saplings, have got new leaves on them. So representing or indicating new possible beginnings, and you're really thinking about, well, what's the next phase of my life going to bring? I want to plan things. I want to have some sense of control and say over how things unfold in my life, Sagittarius. There's definitely something that's happening really rapidly next week. But I feel like it's good news. And then you're in this space of gorgeous yumminess and then contemplating the future. So we'll see how this plays out. And then we've got the Five of Swords. So it's a bit of a hollow victory here. Somebody's a winner and somebody's a loser in a situation here. Were you, for some reason, a little bit cutting with your communication with someone? Were you very harsh? Did you make a decision around something, Sagittarius, that caused someone to walk away? There's a winner and loser in this card here. It certainly brought about change, but it feels really quite brutal in a way and quite decisive. So I wonder if how that plays out. So why don't we get some more cards? I feel like I want to draw some more from the same deck. So Spirit, can you elaborate please on what's going on here for Sagittarius? We need some more information. What is this news that comes in? And what is the result of that news? I feel like the Lovers card and the Three of Wands is kind of separate to what's going on up here. You're imagining a future with your special person, actually. Perhaps you at least are pondering this situation. You are pondering your future. The Lovers card is also quite a self-indulgent energy too. So perhaps you are indulging in things at the moment, Sagittarius. Well, you certainly have a lot of passion. This card, the Ace of Wands, represents inspiration, passion, you taking affirmative action, you leading the way and wanting to plan something for your future. So you're quite decisive in your actions, Sagittarius, next week. And you're really intent on building a future, which is great. And on top of that, you have the Three of Pentacles, which suggests that you are very mindful of your pennies, wanting to save and put away for a rainy day. So this is you counting your pennies, your pentacles, your finances and your resources, and taking note of your skills and your talents. So I feel that this is all part of you wanting to develop this idea, this vision for your future. A Wands energy is taking action. Ace of Wands is like new beginnings, new energy, great inspiration and great passion. We have the Three of Swords here, which feels to me that where there was pain, it's slowly healing. As your heart is healing and the swords are no longer in the heart, they're out of the heart. And for whatever reason, the wounds that you've been carrying around with you are slowly healing. And perhaps that's the case because your focus is now directed to your future and what you're passionate about and what you want to create. And I feel that that's perhaps helping to heal your heart. Let's see what the Fairy Tarot deck can add to this, Sagittarius. Very interesting read. And how lovely that you're feeling so passionate and imagining the future, which is wonderful. You know, Sagittarius is the fire sign. So how are you going to be using this fiery energy of yours to create this new beginning? Yes, Ten of Fire. Oh. All right. So, the renewal card is you've given yourself some time to review and evaluate your situation. And as a result of you doing that, you've recognized that it's time to take a new approach and a new direction in life. And it's time to move on. It's time to create the shift and create an energy change and an energy focus. Now, we do have sort of like this family card here. Now, you don't have to be involved in a family, but if you're partnered with somebody, it may indicate you creating a change with someone. So you're about to enter a new phase in your life. Renewal could be a lot of different things, but the fact is that you've been spending time evaluating where you have been in your life and now where you're going to, which matches this energy here of imagining this new future, this new phase of your life that you're stepping into, Sagittarius. And you are feeling quite hopeful and inspired about it. You are quite elated about the whole idea that you're experiencing a new change. I love the fact that you've got family emphasis here. So, you know, in some way this is involving your concept of family. You are about to move into a new direction in your life. And all of this is causing you to count your pennies to see what it is that you have to create this change. Now you have Ten of Fire here. So Ten of Fire is indicating a lot of work. You've put a lot of work in so far and you're pretty tired. You're pretty tired. So there's been a lot of effort going through this change that you're experiencing. And fair enough. However, it's brought you to the end of the spectrum where you are pretty much tapped out with your energy. And you've got a few stress-related concerns at the moment. So now is probably a really good time to be able to accept help from others. And if it's being offered to you, Sagittarius, please accept it, okay? So there are times in our life where we just need to do that. And certainly if your life is going through a massive change, or you're starting a new beginning, then, you know, why not? Why not accept the help? Because you've probably come through and used up a lot of your energy. Now we have the Unity card here. So there's something about this situation, this new phase of your life, which is going to bring to the surface the idea of needing to discuss, evaluate, determine how it is that you feel about various backgrounds, religious points of view, different beliefs, different cultures, different style of living. So this is going to be a part of the mix of your new phase in your life, Sagittarius. So as a result, you're going to be needing to work out how it is that you feel about it, maybe even learn a little bit about these various spiritual traditions as well. So what I'm getting from this is that diversity, which is always an aspect that we need to address and understand in order to be unified with others. Diversity and accepting diversity and understanding that we're all one at the end of the day. I feel like this is part of the mix of what you're going through. So perhaps seek out other people that can help you with this shift and this change of focus and this learning. Maybe there's people that you can speak to help you come to an understanding about this. Very interesting. We have the Ego card here. Okay, so for a moment in time, you're going into stress mode. You're feeling really worried about, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Okay, this is the Ego card, which is all about fear. Okay, and when we step into that fear, it's usually because we start worrying about things and we get into our head. And this is suggesting that you're worried about material things. How are we going to afford this? How are we going to do that? And you're starting to trap yourself in your mind and getting a little anxious. So use this beautiful energy that you've been in to review and evaluate and recognize that it's okay. You're going to manage and you're going to be fine. You've got what it takes to move forward. This is the Three of Pentacles is about looking at your finances. There are people watching over you, so that kind of suggests to me that at the end of the day you're going to have support. Don't feel like you're going through this on your own. There are people around you who are there ready to support you and give you the hope, give you the support that you need. So relax, Sagittarius, okay? I know that at times you can get in your head and you can get really worried and focused about it, but fear is temporary. Fear is not reality. It's not about what you are able to do. This is about you disempowering yourself and going to a state of worry. So we don't want to do that, okay? We've got more to say with this, haven't we? We've got more to come out. So Sagittarius, what else can we learn about your situation? Well, you're doing lots of thinking, yes. Sagittarius, did you have a falling out with your special person? Yeah, I'm having a feeling you might have had a falling out with your special person. That you've got this fight that happened, and maybe your fiery energy cut someone up a bit and hurt them. And I'm re-looking at these cards, but you make up. That's a cool way to make up, of course. And then there's the healing energy. You know, the heart does get bruised, but here you're getting over it. The swords don't stay in the heart, so it's temporary. So, you know what? Probably the guidance around this one, Sagittarius, is you are a fire engine. You tend to be impulsive and hot-headed and sharp with your tongue. Maybe you just need to temper that and really look for a win-win, a compromise here, rather than go for the battle energy, because there are no winners when we go to battle. And this is what I'm sensing here, is this bit of like lashing out and going to battle. And there are never any winners, only losers when it comes to that energy. So think twice before you decide to say something, okay? Because really the best way to approach this is to see both sides of the coin. So the Justice card, we have the balanced scales here. We want to access our wisdom, right, to communicate clearly so that everybody wins, so everybody benefits, okay? I feel that that's very prudent advice. And if you take that advice on board, you get make-up. You make up, you reconcile, and wounds begin to heal. You don't want to keep going through that though. That's a painful thing to go through. Anyway, back to the beginning here, where you've got this beautiful new start and fire energy, feeling pretty tired and worn out, so accept help. Now you're in a state of thinking. You're in deep thought here, and you're reviewing your situation, which we have with the renewal card. You're evaluating life, and you're coming up with some really good ideas. It says here a favourable assessment of the facts, and it's time to move in a new direction. So it would seem to me that you're making some decisions to move in a different direction, which you're pretty happy about. So Spirit, can you elaborate on this, please? What does Sagittarius... what energies are surrounding Sagittarius regarding this decision to move in a new direction, please? What energies are surrounding Sagittarius with regards to moving in a new direction? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Goodness, this comes out a lot. All right. So... all right. As you're going through new change, it's really important to create balance in your life, to be flexible around your thinking and the way you're approaching things. There's obviously new beginnings happening here, so it's important for you to consider all different ways to look at something. And as you do, I do feel that this new beginning, this decision to come around for a new beginning is going to be supported by Spirit, and it's the right thing for you to do. We've got the peace dove here in the olive branch, and it feels like this new beginning is something that you're really wanting, and that Spirit is going to affirm as being a good thing for you. Now, along the way, what you're recognizing is that you really want to connect with your tribe. Who are the people that get you and you feel kind of at home with? I think that this is going to help you develop your ideas and step into this new phase. So who is your tribe, Sagittarius? Who are the people that get you and are going to be there to support you on this new phase of your life? Yeah, because all of this is helping you to create a new future. You're building blocks for a strong foundation for the future. Yeah, so this new change in your life is quite significant, and you're really giving it a lot of deep thought because you want to do it in the right way. You're being very considered about what things to bring into your life and what you want to build and how you want to build it, which is great. That's a very logical approach to take. Just remember to keep a balanced view, okay, as you go, and seek out people who understand you and that you feel comfortable with, who are going to be there to support you on the journey. Because not only support you, but you learn a lot from those people as well. Good to know. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else can you share with us for Sagittarius for the week of the 11th through to the 17th? There's a lot going on in your world in just 1 week, eh? A lot of things to learn and to consider. You complicated person, you. I say that affectionately. This is really beautiful energy, and I love the fact that you're making a decision to have this beautiful new beginning in your life. Go you. Wow. Well, Sagittarius, you're having some challenges here. There's some challenges still lingering in your energy. We've got conflict and defeat here. There's something that's perhaps not gone the way you've wanted it to. And, you know, we saw that with the Five of Swords energy up here. So definitely something's coming up for you to reevaluate. And it may be just another card to affirm that there's change happening for you and you making the decision to go in a new direction, because, you know, it's followed by moving on, which we know. We now know that you're moving from this darker energy into something light, which represents hope and your beautiful new future. So we kind of know that that's happening. Now we've got the crown chakra and the universe here. The universe is supporting you through this magnificent change, and the crown chakra, which is the energy center at the top of our head, this is where we need to keep this open in terms of being able to listen to our intuition and to listen to the spiritual guidance that's been given to us. Now, to be in the best possible place to open our crown chakra, we need to be calm. We need to spend time in stillness so that we can have clarity and evaluate the things that we want to consider in terms of going forward in our life. Renewal is about evaluation. And so to be in the best energy state to receive the information and the advice that's coming your way, you need to be in a state of calm, okay? Not in this kind of energy. That's not helpful. Okay, this is different. This is opening you up to spiritual guidance. So the universe card is the universe backing you, supporting you, there to give you advice, guidance. You've come a long way on your journey so far. So it's now time to be rewarded for your efforts, Sagittarius. So this card is representing completion of cycle perhaps, triumph, peace, liberation and fulfillment. So something is completing, a cycle is completing, and you are beginning a new cycle in your life, Sagittarius. So you have accomplished a great deal to date, which is wonderful, and you're starting afresh in your life. This card also represents all of the things that you've learned along the way in your life, Sagittarius, to date. And this is something you need to feel good about. You need to acknowledge that for yourself. Your soul is growing and you're going to that next level and that next phase of your life. And truly, whatever you decide to do, you can manifest, you can make happen. You're free to choose your direction, Sagittarius, and now is the time. So gather up all of that gorgeous energy, clear yourself, clear the deck, and ensure that you give things due consideration and access your wisdom from your higher self so that you receive the right kind of guidance in moving forward. You know, we know that you want to build a solid future, foundations, so take the flexible approach. Be flexible, keep yourself balanced in your life, in all areas of your life, good health, good thinking, and you are going to manifest whatever it is this new cycle and phase is coming into for your life. That you can choose the direction of your life and how this is going to look. So a lot of different components here. You are going to be confronted with a lot of new things that may sort of challenge you, but not in a negative way. They're challenging you to grow and expand. So remember this unity card of different spiritual beliefs and traditions, which, you know, points to diversity in life. This is going to be a part of the mix of what you're going to be involved in. So it's going to stretch you and expand you, Sagittarius, in a very positive and healthy way. It's going to help develop you in your soul growth. Whatever this new change is going to develop you as a human being. Just remember that as your energy wanes, accept support from others. You will be putting a lot of passion and energy into this new cycle. So take care of yourself and just, you know, be mindful of the way you're communicating with people as well. All right, Sagittarius, there's plenty to digest there. Lots of beautiful guidance from Spirit. I hope this is helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.